What's up guys, Chris here, back again with another market video for you guys today. La Liga team this season is tomorrow, and I want to show you guys some ways to make coins and also places on the market you guys should be looking at to make those coins. Before we get into the video, if you guys can just drop a like on it and subscribe if you're new around here, that'd be absolutely fantastic. We are like 30 subs away from 10,000 subs. If you guys are new around here, it would be really appreciated if you guys can go sub to the YouTube channel. So, let's talk about how to make coins this Friday. Normally, every single promo, we talk about panic selling. Now, last week, we really didn't see much panic selling going into 6 p.m. due to the team of the season being released the day before. We knew what was coming on Friday. Now, this week's a little bit different because there's nothing from EA so far, if I back out of Ultimate Team here, that has shown us what team of the season is coming. Now, I could tell you that La Liga team of the season is coming due to the FUT Champions rewards, but not everybody will look there. So not everybody knows what team of the season is tomorrow. So that uncertainty may cause the market to just slightly drop a little bit tomorrow before 6 p.m. UK time due to that uncertainty. Now, when we always talk about panic selling, everyone thinks about, okay, it's people just selling cards off. No, it's also just the lack of buyers as well. It allows for cards to get undercutted and drop lower because there's people that are waiting to the content drop before buying their players for their team. So you have the combination of selling, but you also have the lack of buying power due to people wanting to wait a little bit until they see what comes out at the content drop. So again, I think we are going to see a little bit of panic going into 6 p.m. If you do see that, then we're going to be looking at your out-of-pack icons, your out-of-pack special market, right? Look at a lot of the Premier League stuff, right? I know La Liga is coming and there's a different league coming tomorrow, but these Premier League specials are up a lot right now. So if you see them dropping tomorrow, there's going to be a really good opportunity, in my opinion, to see a rebound on those cards later on that night. Now, La Liga, obviously, there's going to be lightning rounds being run, so there's a lot of things you guys can do around the packs there. First thing you guys can do, and this is the best no-risk investment you guys can make every single Friday. If you look at any 83 overall graph, these cards go from 1k to 2,000 coins at minimum per week, okay? They go to 1k on Fridays, and then a few days later, because of what EA released, like an 83 plus player, or an 84 plus player pick, they could release a party bag, anything like that, they're going to release, and the 83s are going to rise because of it. So, if I were you guys, right, the best no-risk investment this Friday with all of the pack supply coming is going to be 83s. Anything at 1k and under for the cheapest ones is really good. I would also be looking at like certain cards as well, like your Acuñas or even like a guy like Trippier, for example, right? Just kind of looking and seeing where did he go last week around this time. And if we go take a look here, this past Friday, he went from 4,000 coins all the way down to 3k. He then skyrockets back up to 4.7. And now he's coming in at 2.7. Now, the market for fodder dropped today due to there was nothing that came out. And also, there was a lot of pack supply from the Rivals rewards, from marquee matchups, and also from FUT Champs rewards. And everybody, for the first time in a long time, everybody was opening the rewards today. Nobody during Team of the Season saves packs on Fridays. So we'll talk about that in regards to how does that affect Team of the Season prices. But in terms of fodder, right, you are going to see more of a drop-off most likely tomorrow. So I would say, you know, kind of look at graphs, right? Where does this guy kind of fluctuate in between two? You know, he went down to 3.2, back to 5k, down again, down, up, down, up. See, he's down again today. See if you can find this in like the low 2s tomorrow, right? Same thing on Xbox. Look at the low 2s and just kind of look at the graphs, right? Where have these cards been going? And he actually just hit a 5.3 on Xbox. So that's an easy investment in my opinion tomorrow, you know, when he does drop, and there is going to be some good pack supply. You know, you could look at a guy like Jesus here. Again, he's a Brazilian striker, 83. And if you go take a look at where he's been over the past month or so, right, he's gone to 7.9, down to 5, up at 7.1, down to 3.9. He rebounds a little bit, but that wasn't really needed that much. And then he's obviously back down a little bit to 4k. So just kind of monitor some sell-off tomorrow on fodder cards. The cheapest ones by rating, you can literally buy 1k for all these 83s and under. and it's literally a no-risk investment. Another no-risk investment, by the way, is the price of rare golds. Now, rare golds from every top 5 league right now are currently quite cheap because, again, like I said, of all that pack supply that we saw earlier this morning. So if I were you guys, tomorrow, if you do see rares dropping again back to like 800, 750, that's a no risk in my opinion, because those cards are going to probably go back up to at least 11, 12, 1300 coins when they're needed for the upgrade pack. So that's something else you guys can put your coins into. Something else during lightning rounds you guys can do is the icon filter. Now, the chem style filter you put here is basic, and that is going to show you every icon that is getting packed or first owner, and you put whatever budget you have in here. So I have, 1.3 million, let's just say right now, and let's say I don't want to go to like, 0 minimum by now. I want to do 400. We'll go 400 to 1.3 million. We go all the way to the 59 minute. We spam our R1 button all the way there, and then we just see what's new, right? So we got 1.3 here, 585 for the Zola, right? And this kind of method in terms of icon trading is really just based on your knowledge of prices of these cards, right? You got to figure out what these cards go to before buying them. So if you see that a Schweinsteiger, for example, is selling at 700,000 coins, let's just say, right? And you see a 610 pop up, that's something you guys can definitely buy because it'll go, maybe 720, 730 based on a rebound, because I do expect prime cards, moments cards, they to probably go up a little bit later on Friday night because they're going to get rare. People are going to use them for weekend league. And again, it's La Liga team of the season. This is no like, Bundesliga for me is going to be the least hyped team of the season we have. Unfortunately, from the voting we saw, La Liga is going to be quite good though. We're going to have Messi, we're going to have Benzema, Ramos, Suarez, Llorente. We're going to have some good players in this team of the season. So for me, you're going to see a nice market rise tomorrow night because of all the pack supply and people putting on FIFA points that'll get coins into their accounts, and that should make the market rise up. Now, another thing you guys all should be thinking about is the objective. Now, the objectives recently have not been great in terms of, you can mass invest at 6 p.m. And we are going to be getting a new season tomorrow, just for you guys to know that. I don't think Icon Sauce will be until Monday, though. It's something they've kind of done in the past, is where when we had a lot of content on Friday, they wait till Monday to do the icon swap. So I think that's when that's going to be. But tomorrow, just kind of see if there's a different objective requirement, if there's guys that require or fit the requirement of 2 or 3 of these these sort of objectives. You guys can mass invest in them. I always make that example of I think his name, I forget what his name is, Bodis in the Bundesliga, who went up to like 2.4k. And you've seen many examples of that throughout the year where cards are rising a lot because people like to do objectives and just kind of look and see what players kind of cross over each objective. I think it's a good way to make coins. But recently, their objectives have not been giving out like specific requirements like that. So I wonder what they decide to do for the La Liga player tomorrow. We should be getting a player SBC most likely tomorrow. Another thing you guys could be looking at is the 10, 20, 30 method. And all you guys need to know about the 10, 20, 30 is this is the filter on how to do it. And all you need to do is bid until you make profit on each card. So and this is something you want to be looking for out of pack specials. I think the impact special market is very difficult. But if you take a look at a guy like Zakaria right there, okay? For example, this guy is 13,500 coins right now. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to go on to Fuppin. And we're going to see, okay, he's currently going for 39k. And is this kind of like high right now? Yeah, it is a little high at the moment. But we're going to bid. We're going to bid all the way until we can make profit. Let me go up to like, let's say 27.5. Let me double bid. Let me triple bid. And let's just see if I can get a decent deal on this. That's something I think you guys should be definitely looking at tomorrow. As a lot of people, they don't bid on cards. They don't do that enough. And I think it's one of the best ways to trade and also learn the market. Because, for example, me having to bid on this Zakaria here, now I know what he sells for. I know he goes to 39k. I know he sells for 38.5. And then doing that, you will see more of these prices come up more and more. And you'll think, okay, I could sell him at that price because I know what he sells for. So it allows you to kind of learn the market in that way by bidding. So I'm going to bid until I can make profit here. I'm not going to keep going. Obviously, it's only like 2 to 3k on that. But if you grind that filter, you guys can make like 1 to 3k a card, and you guys can just do that over and over again. And during lightning rounds, nobody looks at bids on out-of-pack special cards. How are you going to find their price? Go onto Futbin. Futbin is the best place in terms of looking at what price this card sell for. You can look at their market sales history right here and see he was just getting sold at 42, 44. He was actually just getting bought at 40 plus. Let me go back to that card real quick here. Hopefully it hasn't expired yet, because that's not a bad card actually, being at, you know, 41, 42k. But I'll make a last bid there at 36 and see what happens. So that's another method you guys can do tomorrow. I think silver trading is going to be good as well. You know, again, people are going to be focusing their efforts more on the, you know, special cards, icons, lightning rounds, etc. By the way, look at these Premier League, you know, silver cards. We told you guys to invest in silver Premier League cards, you know, I think it was a week or two ago. They're up now to, you know, 850, now 900 coins, which is great. You can also trade like this as well. You can snipe these cards because the Premier League SBC is very, very, you know, needed right now. A lot of silvers are going up a good amount. So a Jai right there at 500, right? And you guys can make a lot of coins by just sniping underneath the cheapest one on the market and then selling for whatever that card is going for at that time. And you can do this for the Premier League. You can do this for Ligue 1, right? Ligue 1 might not be the same price as the Premier League, but you can legit just go and look at, all right, 400 coins there. Let me try a different filter. Maybe like go basic, right? And I just see, okay, how many are pretty much with a, so 350 there for this Udall card. You got the Smet. Yeah, I mean, you got some different options here. You could do center backs. You could try be a little creative with it, where you guys try to find the cheapest center back. So things like that is what you guys should be looking at doing on a lower budget scale. Last thing, talking about the supply. Now, supply is not going to be like it was last week, where we saw a really, really low point and then we saw them rise up a little bit, like that Mason Mount, like that Ruben Diaz in the first to second hour. We're not going to have as many like packs being ripped open that first hour. So the supply on these cards, they're probably going to start quite high actually, if I'm being honest with these La Liga cards. And here is the team, by the way. There could be, I think there's going to be 15 of these 23 cards are going to be pretty much put in. I think, you know, Ramos is guaranteed, Messi's guaranteed, Benzema, Alba, Casemiro, Oyarzabal, Vasquez, Llorente, De Jong. I think Suarez, all of them are pretty much guaranteed to get in. So we're going to have a good La Liga Tots. Trippier as well can get in. Oblak, like I said. So keep an eye on this. I think all these players are going to maybe start a little high, drop off a little bit, and then maybe rise up. Because there is going to be safe packs this week. Everybody ripped their safe packs today, as you saw from the amount of coins that was coming onto the market, but also the amount of fodder that just dropped because of it. If you guys do have fodder, I would sell it because I would probably go buy it back. Like I said, I think 83 is the safest. Your gold rares are your safest as well. I hope that helped you guys out. Like I said, market rise later on the nighttime. Your out-of-pack icons like Garrincha. Look at cards that went up today a lot. Your Garrinchas, your Figos, players like that. George Best as well. Look at cards that went up the most today in terms of icon out-of-pack cards. And that should do very well tomorrow in terms of capitalizing on panic selling. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. I'll talk to you guys in a video soon. Peace out.